to another episode. Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Welcome to another episode.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Welcome to another episode of Stay Rad Wine Blog TV. This one's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I do have this wine here. It's already been opened, and actually it's almost gone. I opened this one up about a week ago, and I got this a few weeks back from the folks at Folsom & Associates. They sent this sample to me. It's the Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi Moscato, 2011, from the Western Cape, South Africa. The reason why I'm really excited about this wine, and the Moscato is fine. I mean, it's got some good sweet hints to it. I didn't drink a whole lot of it, though, because I was using it for something else. The reason why I got excited about this wine is, along with the sample, they were talking about different recipes that you could use Moscato in, because it does have just a really nice sweet flavor to it. They were talking a whole lot about jams and jellies, and to be honest, I'm just not a jam type of guy. It's not my jam. But what I do like a whole lot is pickles. And they did mention maybe doing like a sweet and spicy type of pickle. They were saying use some pickling cucumbers with the Moscato and then some Thai chilies. I didn't have any Thai chilies available, but I did have a whole lot of jalapenos. So what I did last week was in this jar right here, I cut up a whole bunch of those pickling cucumbers, stuffed them in there, and then cut up a whole bunch of jalapenos, put those in there, and then topped it off with this Moscato right here. I've been kind of sampling sporadically throughout the week, and they're just starting to come into their own as some good pickles. These ones, you know, I didn't go through the whole sterilization process, so these are just refrigerator pickles. You keep them in the fridge for a couple of weeks. After, you know, 3 or 4 weeks, you probably want to get rid of them if you haven't eaten them all. If you do go through the whole sterilization process, you know, go nuts, give them to your friends, but this is refrigerator pickles. So it's been about a week, and it seems like these pickles are starting to come into their own, and I just wanted to taste one for you right now. I'm being a little bit careful. Normally with pickles, I just throw my hand right in, but with all these jalapenos cut up, and especially on the top of this jar, you don't want to get that juice on your hands and then into your eyes. It's not very fun. But let me try to fish one of these pickles out. And, whoa, and have a little taste for you. So one thing I have noticed over the last week is the color on these cucumbers has definitely changed as it's been pickling in the presence of this alcohol. You know, it looks all right. It looks like a normal pickle, right? Okay. So let's cut this up here. So, I mean, texture-wise, good pickle. I mean, it's still got this really nice crunch to it. Interior, a little bit soft. And then as far as the flavor, you know, don't eat one of these and expect that it's going to be like your standard dill pickle. There's no dilling spices or anything like that. It really does pick up a nice essence of the Moscato. It's got some of that sweetness, but because of those spicy jalapenos there, it really kind of balances it out. The spice, you know, I'm certain that if you're somebody who's not really into spicy foods, some of you may think of it as being a little bit overwhelming. I think if you do like spicy foods, and I think if you are prepared, like you know in advance, yeah, it's going to have a little kick, I think you're going to be fine with the heat. It's actually, it's kind of pleasant, and it does a really good job of, you know, sometimes these Moscatos by themselves, the sweetness is a little bit too over the top. This one, you know, it's all right. It's not super duper sweet, but it definitely, this does a good job of cutting it down. Again, the heat not too overwhelming. I mean, it's a nice pickle. As far as, you know, what I do with it, I mean, I'm perfectly content just eating them on their own. I could also see these pickles working well, like mixed in with some Greek yogurt, kind of like a fiery tzatziki dip with some pita chips. I think that would be really good. And also, I just had this inkling. I haven't tried this before, but you know, it's wine. It's wine, right? It's meant to be sipped. And I don't know about you, like, I really like drinking pickle juice. I do. I throw it in my Bloody Marys. It's delicious. And I'm just thinking, if we've got this wine and it's been pickling and it's been bringing up all these different flavors, I just got to know how it tastes. So I think what would be kind of neat is if maybe we take one of these jalapenos. And if we take, I'll just use this little chunk of pickle right here. And then if we just pour in some of this wine / pickle juice, I mean, maybe we've got the next big cocktail. Maybe we do. Let's try this out. Oh, man. I mean, so color-wise, you are getting like these nice fresh, or aroma-wise, you're getting these nice aromatics from that cucumber, a little bit of that jalapeno heat. It's nothing over the top. It's not like my eyes are burning, sticking my face in there. You know, color-wise, nice clear to gold type of hue. And on the palate, wow, it's pretty nice. I mean, the heat is kind of hitting me back there in the back of my throat, but there is that nice little sweetness, and there's the freshness of the cucumbers and the jalapenos in there. It's actually it's all right. This is quite enjoyable. I mean, if you've ever had like you know, sometimes people do like jalapeno martinis and stuff. This is just like a low alcohol type of version of that. It's pretty tasty. I'm going to actually enjoy a little bit more of this. Let me know if you've ever done anything like this, because I sure haven't. Everybody, stay rad.
Stay rad, one blog. Stay rad, one blog. Stay rad, one